Hello YouTube. This is my second take on this video because my Bluetooth headset got mixed in, so it alternated between the iPhone microphone and my Bluetooth headset, which has a really bad microphone, which gave a really bad sound. And the iPhone microphone is not the best, but at least it's better than my Bluetooth, and also it's better than when it alternates. Well, anyway, I'm sitting here on my next adventure. The last one I posted, I think we were still doing reports on TET in Latvia. And so let's talk about how that ended up and how we got finished, even though Mr. Bo is missing right now. But first, let me show you my first camping spot for this adventure. So I'm sitting here and waiting for the sunset, for the sun to go down, and we got a nice lake, and I've got my own gypsy camp here with my hammock and everything. It's a DD hammock, by the way. I'm really satisfied with it. I'm thinking about getting another one. Anyway, so we rode. I think the last report was we had 2 days left in Latvia, I think. And we had one good day of driving more, where we drove backwards what we had already driven out of Vindspil. I'm not sure that I'm naming it correctly, because I said it wrong almost all the trip there. Anyway, so we had one good day of driving there, and met a few TET drivers as well on that part, and even discussed the muddy part, which we complained so much about. But it seemed like they had read the Facebook about the muddy part, but they had mixed it up with another muddy episode, which was not the same. But it was a lot drier anyway when we drove back, so it would probably have been easier then. But let's not talk more about that. We talked enough about it. Anyway, so and the last day we just spent driving to the ferry, and then we went around the town where the ferry were and ate and drank some beer, and then we sat waiting for the ferry until it arrived and we could board. When we got to Sweden, we had a trailer with a flat tire, as I think you know if you followed us along, and but we got that fixed really smoothly, and we just had to buy some tools so we could get the wheels off, and anyway, I don't know what it's called, the tools which you put the axle on when the wheels are off. And then we got both tires changed and got new ones, which is really neat, because then they will go through the besiktning again this year. And so that's really nice. And when I got home, Mr. Bo was going to get a vacation with his wife, and I got home and washed all my clothes and so on, and downloaded all the videos from the Latvia tour. And then I was thinking, should I stay home and edit and put the videos on YouTube? But I decided not to, because I still had more adventure to do this summer, I felt like. So I packed everything again, and now I am on the second adventure for the summer. I'm going up to Småland, and the Glass Kingdom, I think, would be the most accurate translation. It's where all the famous Swedish glass is produced, like Orrefors and so on. And my family on my mother's side come from Småland, from Växjö, Tingsryd and Linneryd. And there is a lot of places I remember from when I was small. And also when I was in my 20s and 30s, I spent a lot of time fishing in Småland and finding secluded lakes and so on to fish in with my fishing friend and a canoe. So I'm hoping to go around and seeing if I can find some of them again, or if they just been overrun with the Germans and Dutch, as so many other places in Sweden are right now. Actually, this is the second camping spot I went to today, because the first one was really nice also, with a fireplace and a place to sit and everything, and I was totally alone there and unpacked and got my beer out and my whiskey, and then there came a caravan of Germans, so I decided to move along. I'm just a bit burnt out on Germans and Dutch. I don't have anything against the people as such, but they just don't understand the Swedish rules, allemansrätten, and they tend to do things that are quite strange and not really lawful, and I just get irritated by watching it. So I'd rather be alone or among Swedes, and then I don't have to try and speak English with my bad English and their bad English, where none of us has it as a native language. So, but I'm quite content right now, just sitting waiting for the sunset in my Australian cowboy hat. Look at the sunset. It's so nice. And soon the whole sky will turn like fire, and it will be awesome. So I will sit there and drink the last of my beer, and I will share the sunset with my whiskey, and then I will creep into my hammock and say good night, and probably have an early start tomorrow, where I will going to Tingsryd, which has the Tingsryd Fair, I think would be the right translation. They have the fair today and tomorrow, so I will probably see it tomorrow, and maybe I will make some videos of it if I decide to stay. But as you know, or might know, I'm not the most social person in the world, so I'm not promising anything. And if I get to Tingsryd fairly early, I will probably visit my aunt, which lives in Tingsryd, and see how she's doing, and drink some coffee and talk for a while. And then I will move on to maybe Linneryd. And in Linneryd there is a museum which has a lot of things that my family gave to the museum a long time ago, and it would be nice to take, if it's open, to make a video of it and show you. It's a bit of my history and it's a bit of Swedish history, all mixed up in one. And after that I'm not sure where I will go. I might stay in Linneryd a while. It's a special place for me, and my godfather and godmother is in the cemetery there, so it's a good time to stop by, put some flowers, and talk to them a bit as well. So I might just make it easy for myself and stay on the community camping in Linneryd, which is quite a nice one. And I can hopefully share a video of the museum with you tomorrow evening, and making a report. If I'm on that camping, I will tell you a few funny stories that happened on that camping in the past. Anyway, thanks for listening, and bye for now.